Well, when I got older, literally 20 years later, I'm in my doctoral program and I'm studying historical economic data. And that's when I saw that the 1970s was a big year for inflation, that inflation was sky high in the 1970s. The cost of gas, cost of everything was going way, way up. There's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of crazy dynamics in the economy. And and in fact, I remember Paul Volcker was the Fed chairman at the time, who was very unpopular because he increased interest rates dramatically to kill the inflation thing. Like to kill inflation for various reasons, you got to increase interest rates. That's what happened after the pandemic when they poured all that money into the economy. They had to increase interest rates in order to get inflation down. Volcker didn't give a damn. Volcker went in there and just said, "We're doing this. We're going to increase the interest rates. We don't care how much economic pain that there is. We got to get inflation under control." And guess what? It actually worked. It actually worked. But then you had kind of like these weird distortions. Like my father, when he bought our first family home in 1983, he paid 13% interest on the house. And he was very happy to do that. And, because he got to be a homeowner. And as a black man, that was really important for him to have an upward mobility for his family. He was a hardworking police officer. He just got his job on the academy, after he finished the academy. And so I was very proud of him to do that. And this also speaks to the value of your investments, right? Even though my father bought this house for that 13% interest rate, and this was actually using his military benefits, not the VA, but just the benefits that you get from being a soldier, which are well deserved, by the way. And in the long-term win, though, was that this house, maybe he bought it for $40,000. Over the years, the house is eventually worth over $200,000. So that becomes one of the segments, one of the keys to unlocking family wealth and financial security that evades a lot of us. It's very, very hard to have financial security if you never, ever, ever own property. I was explaining that to a young lady this weekend. I don't even remember who else. I talked to so many people, but I was talking to a young lady about that, and she bought some real estate. And I said, yeah, home ownership is undeniably proven to be the number one driver from poverty to middle class. That's what gets you there. If you want to go from middle class to upper class, you got to be in the stock market. And so that's the next thing I kind of want to drill into. A dollar is not a dollar because your dollar erodes in value. The only way to protect your dollars from the erosion in value is to take those dollars and transfer some piece of that into something that you own. And ownership it can start today. You buy you a couple shares of stock, boom, you're an owner. You eventually buy you some property, bam, you're an owner. And guess what? At that point, you have now moved from the space of just being a wealth creator for other people to being a wealth creator for yourself. And you're not just a wealth creator for yourself, others are now creating wealth for you. It sounds unfair. It's crazy, but it's true. It's true. You either giving it away or you receiving it. That's how this economy. You either giving it away, you either giving or you getting. Why do I say that? Well, if you are an employee for other people, you're giving wealth to your boss because he's getting more out of the deal than you are, and you're doing all the work. If you're a consumer and not a producer, you're giving wealth to the producer because you're giving them real money. They're giving you like a pair of blue jeans or some shoes or a new iPhone. If you are a renter, then you are giving wealth to your landlord. If you are a person who's been paying your rent consistently every single month for many, many years, by now you've probably purchased a house for your landlord. You are a giver, 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 giver. And if anybody's ever been in a relationship where you are a giver and you dealing with a greedy taker, is that a good relationship? Yes or no? Has anybody ever been in a relationship like that where you were give, 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 and the other person's like, "Oh, you're a giver? Great, because I'm a taker. We are a perfect match," right?